Hi, I wanted to introduce myself, reintroduce myself to some of you, which is great to see. I am Lucy Macdonald, your team physio, and I'm here to support you over the next few months. Today I wanted to kick off with some top tips on my top 3 tips on how to avoid injury. But before I do, I also wanted to let you know how you can make the most of my support over the next few months. So I have 20 years experience treating marathon runners, and I'm really keen to make sure that all the knowledge that I've developed over the years I share with you to get you round your marathon and make sure that your marathon goals and dreams come true. So first of all, number 1, make sure you get a pen and paper and you scribble down my email address. The email address that you'll see on the bottom here is actually my personal email address, lucymacdonaldphysio@hotmail.co.uk. But if you forget, you can always get in touch with me via my website, Octopus Clinic. So that's number 1. You can email me and I will give you free advice about your injury, tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. The second way is to read the Your Marathon, Your Physio handbook that I've created. There's a month-by-month breakdown of all the questions that people have asked me over the years. I think you'll find it really useful. So make sure you get your hands on that. Again, it's completely free because you're running for such a great cause. Now, just as a little plea, please could you not share it with anyone? It is for you and your fellow charity runners. There's a lot of IP on there. I'd rather that you kept it to yourself and made the most of it yourself. So the third thing is that I will be sharing videos every week, at least once a week. At the beginning it'll be more frequently on various topics about avoiding injury and optimising your training. So follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then you can make sure you catch those videos. But if you want them all in one place, I have created a little video course on, again, called Your Marathon, Your Physio, so details about that below. Right, top 3 tips on how to avoid injury over the next few months. Number 1, make sure you put on your marathon training programme where you're going to have time for your rest, recovery and sleep. So having seen hundreds and hundreds of injured people, a lot of them, there's a common theme, and that's that if people are not sleeping enough, not spending enough time on their recovery and rest, then that's when they become injured. So that's number 1. I will be talking more about how you can optimise your recovery and rest throughout these videos. But by all means, drop me an email if you want me to tell you more about that now. Secondly, so number 1, rest and recovery. Number 2, your runs should be about quality, not quantity. And by that, what I mean is don't be really massively obsessed with distance. Make sure that your runs are short and sweet. One of the ways that you can do that is with interval training, and if you're interested in that, again, there's another whole video and section of the handbook on that as well. But again, get in touch if you want to know more about it now. And the third is to understand what's good pain and what's bad pain. So obviously the process of training can be uncomfortable, and that's because what we do is we damage our bodies very slightly, and then our bodies adapt and become stronger and fitter, and that process can be a bit uncomfortable. However, if we do too much of it, we end up getting injured and affecting our immune system and therefore getting ill, and that's obviously going to get in the way of you completing your training and your marathon. So make sure that you can learn the difference between the two. If in doubt, make sure you see a physio. I'm obviously going to say that because I want to make sure that what you're doing is safe. There are certain injuries that may not be excruciatingly painful, but that can carry risks with them. They are the tiniest minority of injuries. The vast majority of injuries, you do not have to rest, you do not have to stop running. Okay? It's very unusual that if you come to see me or one of my colleagues, it's very unlikely that we will ever tell you to stop running. So what we will do is we will modify the way that you're running, modify your training program, give you some running drills, that kind of thing, so that you're able to continue running, but running safely. So that's really key. And if you are ever told to stop running, either in terms of training or in terms of running the marathon itself, please make sure you contact me first. And I will just double check that to see if there's any way that you can safely continue. It's all about safely getting you round that marathon in a few months' time. You can do it. I'll be here to support you with my team of merry physios and osteopaths. And I very much look forward to seeing you next week. Again, stay in touch. All the details are at the bottom of this video, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.